Today we're talking about my love-hate relationship with social media. On one hand, it's a great opportunity. On the other hand, it's really taking you away from what you want to be doing, which is creating art. If you don't know me, my name's Heidi. I'm a small business owner and I run a company called Indie Studios where I do illustrations and surface design and I put them on my own products for sale. Today we're going to deep dive into it and we're going to have a conversation about the pros and cons of being on social media, and we're going to do it while I make a piece of art. So stay tuned and we're going to get to the art right now. Today I want to talk to you about something that's been a huge part of my journey as an artist. I'm diving deep into the pros and cons of using social media for your creative business because even though it has its challenges, I truly believe that the benefits can outweigh the negatives. If I didn't think so, I wouldn't be here making this video and sharing it with you. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with the obvious: exposure. Before social media, artists had to rely on local galleries, art fairs, or word of mouth to get their work out there. But today, the world's your stage. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest break down all of those geographic barriers. I mean, you could be sitting in your studio in a quiet town and suddenly your art is being seen by someone halfway across the world. Imagine the potential. There's no longer a need to limit yourself to your immediate area. If there's no market for the art where you live, you don't have to wait for that market to show up. You can reach customers all over the globe. How cool is that? I remember when I first started sharing my art on Instagram, it was incredible to see people from different countries commenting, engaging, and even buying up my products. It felt like a whole new world opened up, and that's just the beginning. Next up, let's talk about community. And I can't stress this enough. Your fans and followers are more than just numbers on the screen. They're real people who genuinely care about your work. I couldn't be more grateful to have those people in my life. Social media lets you directly connect with your audience, and that's such a powerful thing. It's not just about the likes and follows, it's about starting conversations, answering questions, and creating relationships. Think about it. When somebody reaches out to you, whether it's a comment, a DM, or an email, it's a chance to connect and show them that their support matters. Over time, this builds trust and loyalty, and those people are the ones who are going to come back, they're going to share your work, and even recommend you to their friends. So it's really word of mouth in the modern age. I've been building my community on Instagram. It's not huge, it's small, but this takes time and it's been worth it. I get feedback, I get ideas, I've learned so much about what my customers actually want. It's a feedback loop that helps me create products that better serve my audience. Plus, your community doesn't just buy your products, they support your journey. And that's a big reason why I'm here on YouTube. They want to see you succeed, and they're the ones that are going to help you get there. You guys are that little bit of motivation I need on a daily basis, and I can't thank you enough for being here. Now, here's where things get really exciting: direct sales. Thanks to things like Instagram shopping and TikTok Shop Now features and other tools, you can sell your art directly through social media. No more waiting for someone to stumble on your booth at a craft fair or hoping that a gallery picks you up. You've got the power to sell right from your posts. This is game changing for a creative business. Not only are you getting more exposure, but you're also able to convert that exposure into sales. And it's not just about products, it's also about commissions. Think about the opportunity to get a commission from people who found you on social media. I've seen artists land major products just because someone discovered them on Instagram. It's incredible to think that with just a few clicks, you can connect with someone who loves your art enough to bring it into their home or office. Social media has the potential to open up so many doors. One of the coolest things about social media is also how it connects you to a whole community of creators. Platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok are full of tutorials, behind-the-scenes process videos, and tips on how you can improve your craft. When you surround yourself with other artists, you're constantly learning and evolving. I've learned so much from following other artists, whether it's about art techniques, business strategies, or just hearing about their personal journeys. It's motivating, and honestly, it's also just really fun. So if you're just getting started or you're looking to level up your business, take advantage of the wealth of information out there. Don't be afraid to ask questions, watch tutorials, and engage with other artists. Okay, let's get into the harder side of social media. Let's talk about pressure. It can be overwhelming, right? There's this constant push to create and post. It sometimes feels like if you're not posting every day, your audience will forget about you. But here's the thing: if you're an artist, that pressure takes away from what you really want to be doing, which is creating art. I know it can feel like you need to keep up with trends, keep posting, keep engaging, but remember, it's not about being everywhere on social media. It's about creating content that genuinely reflects your art and your values. If you get caught up in the noise, it'll pull you away from what matters the most, your creative process. You need to set boundaries for yourself. Decide how often you want to post and be intentional with your content. It's okay to take breaks and it's okay to focus on your art. Don't let the pressure to perform steal your joy. Here's another tough one, comparison. Social media can make us feel like we're constantly measuring up against others. It's easy to scroll through your feed and think, wow, everyone else is doing so much better than me. But here's the truth. Everyone's on their own journey. The key is to stay focused on your own growth. If you find yourself getting bogged down by comparison, try unfollowing accounts that trigger those feelings. Curate your feed to inspire you and not to make you feel less than. Remember, your own unique voice is what makes your art special. Keep going and don't worry about where anyone else is in their journey. Okay, let's talk about algorithms. The one thing about social media is it's not always in your control. The algorithm decides what your followers see. Sometimes it means your posts don't get the attention they deserve. It's frustrating when you put so much effort into a post and it doesn't get the traction you hope for. But here's the thing, don't let it get you down. Keep posting, stay consistent, and try not to focus too much on those immediate results. Social media is a long game and you've just got to keep showing up. Now I want to briefly touch on something that is important, and it's protecting your work. Online theft is real. Unfortunately, when you put your art out there, it becomes easier for people to steal it, use it without credit, or claim it as their own. There are things you can do to protect your work, like watermarking your images, or using lower resolution files when sharing online, or even getting it copyrighted at the US Copyright Office. It's not foolproof, but it's one way you can help protect your intellectual property. So while I think there are definitely some challenges to using social media as an artist, I truly believe that the benefits are worth it, and I wouldn't be here creating this video and sharing my experience with you if I didn't think so. Building a community, increasing exposure, getting direct sales, and learning from others, these are opportunities that make social media such a powerful tool for creatives. Sure, it can be overwhelming, but with the right mindset, social media is a great opportunity for artists and we should be taking full advantage of it. I think we can all agree that there's definitely some pluses and minuses to being on social media, but I do think at the end of the day, there's so much benefit to being online and having a presence, especially as an artist. So if you found any value in this video, please remember to like and subscribe and turn on your bell notifications so that you know the next time I upload. But until then, take care.